it's very interesting. Any of you who are religious, involved in religious communities realize that whenever you try to begin an inter-religious dialogue, you find that the real action is intra-religious. Who speaks for our community? And you dive in and start to find people saying, oh, I'm interested in dialogue, but don't talk to him. He isn't as orthodox enough, or he isn't liberal enough. Or it's a very fascinating thing to learn that every religious community has its otherness within it. And there's the difficulty of who speaks for that community. So part of the work I do is begin a dialogue within the community so that they can feel comfortable about having enough representation within that community to bring those people to the chapter and say, okay, this will stand for the Mahayana Buddhists, and we're comfortable with, we've got enough schools in this chapter to feel comfortable about it. So you probably have heard of herding cats. Well, we're trying to herd theological cats within every religious community, and if we're going to be successful, it has to be organic. It literally has to work within the community. It can't be a group of scholars or individuals interested in creating a network for interreligious dialogue and impose it upon these religious communities. We'll only be able to create the network we're trying to create if those communities find that it works within their orthodox practice, that it makes sense out of their scripture and out of their social religious activity to engage in religious dialogue in the way we're trying to create, which is at 3 levels. 1, good communication, where you learn enough about another religion so that you create a common vocabulary that gets at least close to understanding the speech, both the cultural religious speech and, of course, the language. The second level is find areas of cooperation, agreement, cooperation, where you might be able to join in social projects, humanitarian projects. The third level, one that is unique for this foundation, is we find that we're interested in finding areas of what you might call disciplined contestation, where the integrity of those involved in the dialogue includes proclamation of the unique truth that they hold with no apology. And it's most interesting to see this happen, where our goal is to simultaneously be able to work on social humanitarian projects in the morning, and in the afternoon you're telling each other why they don't quite have the truth right, you know? And to do that together in the same person, in the same group, we find creates this wonderful wholeness and integrity where you feel like you can speak forth your mind in a transparent way. And it takes a little edge to realize that you can say something that traditionally might be thought as offensive, and yet your dialogue partner has agreed in advance not to take offense because you're being full and honest, and the heart-to-heart experience corroborates that.